Good morning, church. I am very excited to reconvene, to regather in church this Sunday. As I had mentioned yesterday, we're going to open up Rock this Sunday and then Potland next Sunday. And I think it's very timely that we reconvene on Pentecost, that story in the Bible, the book of Acts, that talks about how the Holy Spirit fell upon the people that were gathered. And if you recall from yesterday, there's another story in the book of Numbers, chapter 11, that talks about how Moses was called to gather people together so the Spirit of the Lord can fall upon them. Moses gathered 70 elders throughout the camp and invited them to the tent, the tabernacle, where God spoke to them and laid his Spirit upon them, and they prophesied. Well, the story continues today in Numbers chapter 11 that the Lord's Spirit also fell upon two people outside of that 70. They were in the camp, but they were outside of the tents. And that reminds me of just how powerful God is, how he can do things in so many different ways that we would never have foreseen, imagined, and may even be a little concerned about. I am very honored. I am very pleased that God has used our online ministry to gather so many to him in so many different ways that I and the church would have never imagined. And so let this story remind us that the Spirit of the Lord goes where it will, and that's beyond the walls of the church. In this case, in this story, it's beyond the tent, it's beyond the 70. And as we gather this Pentecost, let us be reminded that there are so many people outside of the tent that the Spirit of the Lord has fallen upon, and they prophesy just like us. And let us be a welcoming and warm place, community to receive them should they come to the tent. And maybe they just might want to stay in the camp, but I know that online ministries have been very effective and powerful, not only in our area, but throughout the world. And once again, this Pentecost, we're reminded that God calls people from all walks of life, all tongues, all nations, all experiences of life, and invites them to receive his Spirit. And this Pentecost is a reminder of that. May the Lord be with you and his Spirit continue to work within you this day. I hope to see you on Sunday at Potland, and we will record that service and post it online at 11 o'clock. So we'll be in Rock. We'll be in Rock at 9 o'clock, and then we'll post it online at 11 o'clock this Sunday. Be blessed, friends.